Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Yesterday's video was fire. We smashed it with a perfect 3 out of 3 bets landing, adding plus 1.51 units profit to the bankroll. If you tailed, congrats on the win. Today, we've lined up 6 strong predictions across Europe and beyond, with stats, head-to-head history, and form guides to back them up. As always, gamble responsibly, and let's dive straight into the action. Before we dive into today's picks, I want to remind you of something important. Sports betting is a long-term game. The key is staying consistent, disciplined, and confident. Wins stack up over time if you stick with smart plays. Think of betting not as gambling, but as a hobby that can bring you extra profit when approached with strategy and patience. That's why I share these daily picks. Because every single day matters if you want to build long-term success. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss a single bet. Genk hosts Charleroi in the Belgian Pro League, and recent numbers really back the home win or draw plus over 1.5 goals play. Over 6 matches this season, Genk score 1.5 goals per game on average and concede 1.5, which means their matches tend to deliver goals both ways. Their home record is unbeaten so far. On the other side, Charleroi are scoring nearly 1.7 goals per match and conceding around 1.33, so they're no slouches and tend to be involved in goal-friendly games. With Charleroi tendency to score early in many matches, plus Genk's strong home setup, over 1.5 goals looks very likely, with a home win or draw being a sensible double chance. As always, keep your stakes sensible, know the risks, and bet responsibly. First match, FC Lugano take on Lausanne-Sport in the Swiss Super League. Lugano have scored in every home match so far, averaging 1.25 goals per game, but also conceding heavily, about 2.2 per match overall. Their games tend to be goal-rich, with 80% of their recent matches finishing over 2.5 goals and nearly all hitting over 1.5. Next, TSV Havelse face Ingolstadt in Germany's 3 Liga. Both sides have been involved in many matches going over 1.5 goals. Havelse have had total goals over 1.5 in 75% of home games, while Ingolstadt's away games deliver similar trends. Average goals conceded by Havelse at home is around 1.5, and Ingolstadt's away defense has also been tested in most recent fixtures. Given those stats, over 1.5 goals in both matches looks to be good value. Expect goals, not a shutout. As always, stake responsibly and bet within your limits. Aalborg host FC Midtjylland in the Danish Cup, and the history between these two heavily leans towards Midtjylland. In their last 45 meetings, Midtjylland have won 27, Aalborg just 14, with 9 draws. Midtjylland's recent offensive stats are strong. They've scored an average of about 2.69 goals per game this season, while Aalborg's attack has also shown flair, contributing to matches going over 1.5 goals frequently. Across the Atlantic, New York City FC face Columbus Crew. Their head-to-head record is close, about 25 to 27 matches played, with Columbus edging slightly in wins. But over 75% of NYCFC home games this season have ended with at least over 1.5 total goals. Given both sides score regularly and concede 2, that over 1.5 goals pick looks sound for this MLS fixture. These stats support the combined picks. Away or draw plus over 1.5 for AAB versus Midtjylland, and over 1.5 goals for New York City versus Columbus Crew. Bet responsibly, keep your stakes small, and good luck. Fenerbahçe host Alanyaspor in the Turkish Super League, and recent stats heavily favor the home side. Fenerbahçe are unbeaten versus Alanyaspor in their last 18 encounters, winning 11, drawing 4, and losing only 3. They also score in nearly all home games, with several recent matches having over 2.5 total goals. Alanyaspor, while decent away, hasn't shown enough defensive solidity to expect a quiet match. Over in the Champions League, Slavia Prague take on Bodø Glimt. Slavia have won 75% of their last 4 home fixtures, showing strong form on home turf. Meanwhile, Bodø Glimt's matches usually see goals. Their recent offensive displays show they score freely but concede on the break. Given both sides' recent trends, over 1.5 goals in this match looks likely. PSG kick off their Champions League title defense against Atalanta at Parc des Princes, and despite being short on some key players like Dembele and Doué, Luis Enrique's squad have been in excellent form. They're unbeaten in League One this season and have looked dangerous in every attacking outing. Atalanta, meanwhile, have shown resilience, but their away matches have often seen them concede early and struggle to maintain clean sheets. With PSG's strong home performances plus the attacking talent still available, this game has all the markings of seeing over 1.5 goals. FOTMob and Sports Gambler previews confirm high attacking stats for PSG and average goal counts in both squads' recent matches. Over in the clash between Ajax and Inter Milan, both teams enter with good goal-scoring form. Ajax have scored in every recent match, and Inter similarly have not kept many clean sheets away from home. Historical match data shows that over 1.5 goals lands in a large proportion, over 80% of their recent matches combined. Given the attacking profiles, recent outputs, and defensive frailties of both away sides, the over 1.5 goals bet in both matches looks like strong value today. Bet responsibly, know your limits, and make every stake count. Bayern Munich host Chelsea in their Champions League opener, and Bayern come in hot. They've won all 3 Bundesliga games so far this season, including a 5-0 demolition of Hamburg, where Harry Kane scored twice. Head-to-head, Bayern have the upper hand. In the last 7 matches versus Chelsea, Bayern have won 4, drawn 2, lost just 1. Over 1.5 goals have been hit in every one of their recent direct matches, both sides contributing. Meanwhile, Chelsea have shown good away runs in Europe and have won 4 of their last 6 games across all competitions. They tend to show attacking intent but have defensive vulnerabilities, especially away from home. Given Bayern's home dominance, Chelsea's mixed form on the road, and the goal history between them, home win or draw plus over 1.5 goals looks like a value play here. Bet responsibly and only with what you can afford to lose.